It's not just daily life that we should all be worrying about with these devastating temps. Now, visits to national and state parks can be very dangerous, even deadly, if you don't prepare, with temperatures reaching as high as 126 degrees in Death Valley, just 8 degrees shy of the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth. Joining me now, Cynthia Hernandez with the National Park Service. So, Cynthia, I'm curious, with these dangerous and potentially fatal temps, I mean, have you even discussed shutting down some of these parks?
Well, people are still excited about coming out to national parks in whatever condition there exists out there, even in high heat conditions. It is important to note that safety is the visitor's responsibility, and we certainly provide tons of important guidance for visitors to follow and prepare for their trip in a very safe way. But note that many national parks are wild and have extreme environments. So while we may suspend or even cancel some programming, like some ranger-led hikes, we likely won't close parks themselves. Again, we ask our visitors to prepare for their trips to national parks in a way that helps them stay cool and beat the heat.
I'll tell you what, Cynthia, if rangers are going to cancel their tours and their hikes, I'm sure as heck not going to be hiking there. I mean, those are the experts, that I'm going to be looking to. So I'm curious that, let's say that does happen with some of the rangers. Are you recommending that hikers might think twice about certain parks if you're seeing certain types of temperatures? And if so, which ones are on your radar?
Sure. And again, we ask our visitors to make the right decisions for themselves. So whereas I might think that, a certain temperature is too hot, it might look different for another person. And it's also very important to note that we have over 400 national parks in the national park system, one in every state. And conditions can vary wildly between parks and even within parks. So if you do plan on making a trip out to a national park this summer, especially in these high heat temperatures, make sure to do your research. If you are coming from somewhere that isn't as hot as the park you're visiting, please understand that you are going to need more water than you think you do. You are going to need a hat, umbrella, shade, and you are going to need to understand the dangers of heat illness and the signs of when you or someone in your group might start to feel the effects of heat illness, and understand what to do if you start feeling unwell due to heat.
Got it. Okay, good advice. And if you don't mind just switching gears, we've been reporting on this woman who was tragically killed over the weekend by that grizzly bear while hiking near Yellowstone National Park. Amy Adamson's parents actually spoke exclusively to ABC News about their loss. Take a listen, Cynthia.
She wasn't out, out somewhere she shouldn't be. It was a well-traveled trail that a lot of people hiked.
And another hiker just happened to come by and found
her. She just was in the wrong place, the wrong time. She was in nature and she was doing what she loved.
Oh, Cynthia, I mean, just listening to, Adamson's parents there, they also went on to say that, their daughter hiked that trail almost every day. So how can people protect themselves in this type of situation? I mean, can they? And when and where are bears a concern?
Yeah, a tragic situation. Again, national parks are often wild places with wild animals. We ask our visitors to respect wildlife, and sometimes that even, if you maintain a safe distance, they are certain risks due to wildlife in many of our national parks. So part of planning for your vacation in a national park involves understanding what risks exist, especially when it comes to wildlife, especially when it comes to things that you can't control, like the presence of bears in the area or what inclement weather might be coming in. So if we ask our visitors to make the right decisions for them, if you evaluate the risks of what national park you're going to, it's too hot, there may be wildlife you're not prepared for, think about other national parks. We have tons of national parks that preserve cultural landscapes and important historic battlefields. Not just the national parks like Yosemite and Glacier and Yellowstone, all very important and iconic parks, but there are a multitude of different experiences that visitors can have in parks. and they don't all have to look the same.
Appreciate you zooming in with us, Cynthia. Important information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.